All right, moving on to the second game of the night. We have a 7 o'clock Eastern time game. We got the Yankees taking on the Braves. They just played yesterday, and we all know the Yankees got the better of the Braves. We picked the Yankees in our straight play. But today's game, 7 o'clock game, the Atlanta Braves right now minus 140 odds on DraftKings. Yankees, you could get them at plus 120. Once again, Yankees are underdogs in the matchup, just like yesterday. Abhishek's second matchup of the night. Yankees taking on the Braves, man. Who you got?
Yankees back-to-back underdogs, but I'm sorry, I will not be riding with them this time, in my opinion. Let's get into why. Yankees have Andrew Heaney. We've went over him a lot in this show over the past couple of weeks. And Charlie Morton for the Braves. You basically have the weakest pitcher for the Yankees going up against the best pitcher for the Braves. Yankees, as Arun mentioned, they're the hottest team in baseball. 10 straight wins. 17-3 in their last 20 games. So nearly a month of losing only 3 times. It's fantastic. But Andrew Heaney has been responsible for those 3 losses, or close to at least 2 of those losses. So let's get into him. Obviously, he's coming off a great start versus Boston, 7 innings, 1 run at home. Give him a lot of credit there. But he has not been consistent the whole season. He's had games where he's given up 1 run, 2 runs, 8 innings, 7 innings, 6 innings, strikeouts, etc. But he has not been consistent, and there's no way you can tell me to trust him in the situation, especially with who they're going up against. Okay, now we get into the Braves. People got to remember, they were on a 9-game winning streak, so it's not like the Braves are not supposed to be favored here. They were on a 9-game winning streak. They lost yesterday. The pitching advantage was basically for the Yankees. But today, the pitching advantage is clearly the Braves. Charlie Morton, the veteran, he's still doing it. Still got that curveball. He's still dominating. In his career versus the Yankees, he's been fantastic. He had a 2.9 ERA versus the Yankees in his last 5 starts, giving up less than 3 runs per start against them, which is great. He already pitched against them this season. It was earlier on in the season. I think it was sometime in May, if I'm not mistaken, which is obviously a different Yankees team, but still, majority of the players are still there. He went to Yankee Stadium, gave up 1 run in 6 innings, which is fantastic. Now he's at home. Yeah, listen, Andrew Heaney, he was good. He was really good last week against the Red Sox. I'm sorry. You got to prove it to me. You got to prove to me you can do this again. And there's no way if I'm picking this game that I'm picking the Yankees. I understand why people will probably pick the Yankees 10-game win streak. They're hot. You want to ride that. But eventually they're going to lose. No team wins every single game. Obviously, I think the longest winning streak in baseball history is 20 games, I think, if I'm not mistaken, by Oakland. So it's going to go down. I think if they go down here, if one thing that's interesting in this game is you may want to take the first 5 innings because Charlie Morton, he'll pitch probably 5, 6 innings, and then you have to trust the relievers to come in. And that's where it can get a little crazy here. But if you're making me pick the side, I'm picking the Braves, minus 140. That's great value. Great value. And if I wanted to make it a little bit different, I would probably take the Braves in the first 5 innings as well. But regardless, this situation is calling for the Braves to be the pick, and the Yankees' 10-game winning streak should end tonight.